Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Coming at you live from the GC, the Gold Coast. I'll show you what it looks like out here today. A little bit overcast. In fact, there's a storm brewing. Winter is coming, as they say in Game of Thrones. Anyway, today, speaking of winter, it's today, what we always talk about here on Snapshots from the Summit is, my friends, unlocking the money vault, flipping the bird at the 9 to 5, and finally escaping the cage that's keeping you in prison. Whether that's the 9 to 5, a JOB, or whether this is business not bringing home the biscuits, so to speak. Okay, we are in the grips of the coronavirus pandemic, as they're calling it, and also as they're calling it here in Australia, unprecedented times, and it is phenomenal. Gyms have closed. Just Monday alone, 88,000 Australians were made redundant, out of work, my friends, which is that is horrific. And those figures have just they're just climbing every single day. And let's just look around the world. There's probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who were previously employed, who no longer have a job, right? And a lot of the time they just, they have no income, which is what I've been harping on about from ever since I've been doing Snapshots from the Summit. I've been harping on about this for years with clients inside of our coaching programs, and that is to not have a single point of failure, right? If you have a single point of failure, and it's a job, something you cannot control, you are screwed, right? And many people, 88,000 of them in Australia over the last few days, have just finally, that has come home to roost. So, what can you do, my friends? Well, the first thing you can do is, once you've got yourself sorted, right? So, if you have the ability to be able to get government assistance, like that's first cab off the rank. Survival is first cab off the rank, right? The second thing you need to do is make sure you get the routine, right? Which we talked about in a previous episode. Get yourself into some form of routine, so that it's if you can mimic what it was like to go to getting up at the same time in the morning, brushing your teeth, exercising, etc. Exercising massive. You've got to exercise. You've got to make sure that the body is moving. Physiology and psychology. You've got to do some form of mental exercise just to keep yourself sane, right? So the exercise I'm going to give you today is on that topic. And this is something I've learned from James Altucher. It's a habit that he does, and that is every single day, it's just a pad and pen, and you pick a topic, and then you just come up with 10 ideas that relate to that topic. Just, it might be, 10 types of businesses that I can start utilizing the skills that I have. Or, what are 10 skills that I have that I could potentially monetize? So it could be anything, 10 different exercises that I can do. Physical exercises, push-ups, press-ups, star jumps, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but it's the act of getting creative, and that's what you want to do. You want to this is an exercise that I highly suggest you do every single day. Just get that pad, pick a topic for the day, whatever it might be, and just write down 10 things that relate to that topic. That one of those topics could be 10 exercises I could do over the next week. It might be 10 meals that I could cook over the next week. It might be 10 people that I can call that I haven't spoken to for such a long time. It could be anything, but it's just the habit of keeping the mind active, right? Because it's out of that keeping the mind active and keeping the body active that ideas are going to come, so you don't have a single point of failure. One of the things that I would highly suggest you start brainstorming is 10 ideas, and that's a minimum, but 10 ideas is a great start. 10 ideas that you can come up with how you can monetize skills that you already have. 10 ideas of things that I can sell. that I'm no longer using, whatever it might be. But just get into the habit of every day getting the pad out, writing down 10 things that relate to a topic. Keep that mind active, keep that body active, and get yourself into a routine, my friends. Unprecedented times, so you've got to take unprecedented measures. And one of those measures that you definitely want to make sure that you are constantly working on now is not having a single point of financial failure in your life. If you need some help in that regard, reach on out. Above or below this episode, you will find 3 ways. Pick one. Let's have a chat. Let's see how we can eliminate that single point of financial failure in your life starting today. Okay, that's it. It's Dwayne signing off here as the storm rolls in. I will speak to you again on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Till then, bye for now.